You know, the United States of America was the greatest country before Trump, and it's the greatest country now after Trump. The white supremacists want to go back. They want to go back to the days when it was legal to own slaves.
You are about to be entertained by the ape, the young man who has become a legend of his own time. You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I can't handle the truth either today. What's up, everybody? Just a special half-hour check-in, the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. Lots of things going on behind the scenes. We're doing it up. New backgrounds, new videos, new everything. Higher social media presence. We're doing it all right now. So, yeah, I just wanted to do a little pop-up. R. Kelly show to let you guys know what's going on. Oh man, it's been wow, since I've been off the air, it has been absolutely bananas out here in the United States of America. Oh boy. I mean, so how you guys feeling about these people walking around in your neighborhood? You know, I'm talking about the National Guard that Mr. Trump has put out in Washington, D.C. Just ridiculous. You got them in Georgetown. There's nothing going on in Georgetown. Nobody commits crimes in Georgetown. But that's where they got them. In Georgetown. Anyway, I just want to take a peep, everybody. Come back on just for a second and talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on. Behind the scenes here on the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. We're putting things together. We're still working on stuff. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, and yes, it has taken a little bit longer than what I predicted it to be because, you know, not everybody is as enthusiastic as me. So I'm still working on some things, putting things together, but it's looking real good, and we're going to have a brand new bombed out Ron Kelly Talk Radio program when we come back. And I can't exactly say when either, but because of the things that happen behind the scenes sometimes. But I promise you that we'll be on the air as soon as possible with a brand new talk radio program. And this is all for you. It's not for me. It's all for you guys. So, so we'll be back in a couple of weeks. I would suspect we'll be back in a couple of weeks with the brand new Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. Am I on Facebook? Am I on Facebook? Let me see. Shout out to my peoples at okay, I'm on LinkedIn. Yeah, I'm on LinkedIn. Okay. All right. Shout out to people on LinkedIn. Shout out to my people on Facebook. What's going on, everybody? It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. Still working on some things, still trying to work things out. But can you look at the Democrats? I mean, first of all, peace be upon those folks. Those children who died in the shooting Tuesday, I believe it was. Just I mean, why does this keep happening? Yeah, I really don't understand why this keeps happening. A couple of little kids, 1 8, 1 10, gunned down in Minnesota just the other day. It's just unbelievable. And the person who did the shooting was a transgender person. So, Donald Trump is going to love this, that the person was transgender. And it was a former student of the school / church. Was a former student. So you got somebody who was a former student come back and kill people. And, and I feel bad for the people who lost children and others who were injured in that thing. But, and you got to feel bad for this guy's parents. The name was, I didn't have it on my phone, but the name of this person was, let me see. Robin. The name was Robert. The person's name is Robert Westman, but the name was changed to Robin Westman because this person wanted to be a woman, which we all know. We've gone over this 1,000 times. It's impossible, So anyway, I just wanted to do a little check-in, about 10, 15 minutes or so. It's about it's 2 minutes past the hour of 7:30. I just want to come on for a second and talk to you guys. And you see, and just as advertised, I told all of y'all that what Trump was going to do. I told you what Trump was going to do. I've been telling you this for a minute. I'll get to the Micah Parsons stuff because I know y'all know I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'll get to that. But I told you what Donald Trump was going to do. And see, this Project 2025 was cooked up over the last, since Trump left office in 2020. This has been cooked up ever since. It's because the whole point of Trump learned his lesson because he had people in his first administration, and he was changing secretaries of state like we change our underwear because he was hiring people who weren't loyalists. He was hiring people who wouldn't listen to him. So what he did this time was he hired all cronies and people who would do his bidding. This guy, the FBI, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, Attorney General. He got all these people who the Secretary of State, people who he fought with, just a couple of years ago. So this time, he learned his lesson from the last time because he was changing the Attorney General. He got somebody who he wanted. He has a cabinet that will do his bidding. This is probably the most dangerous time in America right now because he had a setup that would do his bidding. He has now a cabinet that does his bidding. So this is really very dangerous. And now he's going after people. John Bolton, who used to be this national security guy, is going to have. See, the Democrats look like punks, if I can find a better word. They look like punks. They're not doing anything. You have Hakeem Jeffries is mute. He's like the kicker on a football team, like somebody you never hear from. And he's like mute. You don't hear anything from him. And the Democrats are running. They should be taking advantage of this. They should be taking advantage of these town halls that the Republicans are having. They should be criminalizing, because I believe it's criminal, what they're doing in Texas by redistricting so the Republicans will get more seats. This is stuff that the Democrats should be seizing upon. They should be talking to those folks in those Republican states who are pissed off with Trump. They need to be talking to those people. They need to be gathering them up and, and coming up with a plan to capitalize on what this big, ugly bill that Trump so lovingly, he applies to. So it's time. It's time. The Democrats look stupid. You don't even hear, the former head, the former majority leader, Chuck Schumer, nothing, zero, blank. Hakeem Jeffries, the House leader, blank. And this other guy who's the Senate leader, minority Senate leader, Chuck Schumer, invisible. Hakeem Jeffries, the minority House whip, invisible. You don't hear anything. And it's just a shame. Shout out to my people I'll play the tape in a moment. Shout out to my folks at Ameren Port of View Transportation. We'll get to that in just a couple minutes. I'm going to shoot that now because I'm going to be going off the air in about 5 minutes. Just want to do a little check-in, keep you guys posted, keep you connected to the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. I know I haven't been on it in a while, but we're coming back. We're coming back stronger than ever. You just wait and see. We'll take a break and come right back with more. It's the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. All right, shout out to my people that have employed free transportation. Just a little peek in, a little peek out. Just want to let people know what's going on the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. It's August 28th already, 2025. The summer is just about over. We have Labor Day weekend coming up in just a minute, and I'm going to be doing nothing. Getting some well-deserved rest this holiday weekend that's coming up. Yeah, and I heard that Micah Parsons got traded to the Green Bay Packers. As long as he didn't go to a team of anybody that I know, anybody who I trash talk with. So I'm cool with it. I mean, we knew Jerry Jones. It had gone too far. You know how you're in a marriage and, so much has happened. It's overwhelming and you just can't, you can't get by what has happened. So I get it. We get 2 first-round draft choices in addition to our own. So we'll have 2 next year and 2 in 2027. So, I mean, the last time Jerry did something like this, the Cowboys won 3 out of 4 Super Bowls. So I don't know if it's going to create a Super Bowl atmosphere within the Dallas Cowboys locker room, but hey, who knows? Anyway, everybody, just a quick check-in. I'm going to be going back off the air in about 3 minutes. Just a quick check-in. Shout out to everybody who is not around because I don't see any of y'all. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We'll see you guys back, in a couple weeks or so with another edition of the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. So just a little check-in, just a little peek in. We're not ready to come back in full blast yet. We're just doing a little peek in, just to keep you guys interested in the program. Somebody asked me to do this just for a couple of minutes to come back on and keep the connection with my people. So I said, okay, I'll do it. But a lot's going on. Again, peace be upon the 2 children, 8 years old, 10 years old, who were killed by this maniac transgender person. And, it's them being transgender wasn't the issue, but this person was a former student at the school. He was a former student at the school. So I don't know if his transgenderness was going on back at that time when he's attended the school. I don't know if he's had some harsh memories, or maybe the kids ostracized him or whatever. I don't know. But after all those years, I mean, let it go. But he came back and he shot up the school. 2 dead, 14 wounded. Just awful. And this person was a transgender. The name was Robert Westman, and he changed his name to Robin. Y'all know how I feel about transgender and all of that stuff because it's nonsense. If you're a man, you're a man. You can dress like a woman, but you can't change yourself, mind, body, and spirit into a woman. Because you remember back in the days, back in the 80s and late 70s, early 80s, where people just cross-dressed. Nobody wanted to change genders. Nobody wanted to, make a vagina out of a penis and take hormones. All of that stuff wasn't available probably at that time. And I'm glad it wasn't, because it made things a lot less complicated for the people who just wanted to cross-dress. Now, do I approve of any of it? No, but it made things easier for the folks who they could put on a wig. The dudes could put on a wig or whatever, put on a dress, stuff their bra, and go out in the street. And then they come back home and go back to being who they are, biologically speaking. So, peace be upon 8 years old, 10 years old, lives have not even started yet, killed by this maniac transgender, Robert Westman, and then he killed himself afterward. I mean, I guess he knew his life was over. Just like the NFL headquarters shooter, he knew his life was over. And many, many other cowards who come forward, kill people, and then kill themselves. So we don't even get a chance to fry him at stake. We don't give him a chance to sentence him to 5,000 years in prison because they killed themselves, and now everything is virtually over. But what I will say is that they should, if you put a naked picture on Facebook, they know right away. If you put a naked picture on Facebook, if you put a video or a picture of extreme violence, they will take it down immediately. You know what I'm saying? So this joker on YouTube had Shout out to Ronald McCready. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Appreciate you. It just came. I just wanted to come on for a second, holler at my peeps, Ronald McCready included. Holler at my peeps. But now this person, this happened. This person, shot up the school. Shot up the school, and he had a manifesto that was on YouTube. Now, again, if you see if you put a naked person on, if you put a picture of a naked person, or if you trying to get back at your ex girly, or any depiction of violence, for the most part, it gets taken down. Now, this maniac had a manifesto, as they call it, on YouTube. So my thinking is like, if it's not private property, you don't have you have a right to say what you say, but you don't have a right to be threatening. And I saw a little bit of this manifesto where this person, Robert Westman, was saying that he wanted to be the big bad monster over these frightened little kids. Now, come on. What a lot of these psychopaths, they go on YouTube and they put out there what they want to put out. They say the stuff before they do it. It shouldn't be hard for FBI, CIA, ATF, all the alphabets. It shouldn't be hard for them to figure this out, because this person said on YouTube that they were going to virtually, they made threatening remarks about those kids. They made threatening remarks about those kids. Shout out to my people at Amico and Porterfield Transportation. For 45 years, almost as long as I've been alive, Amico and Porterfield Transportation has been your source for safe and reliable transportation to and from your situation. School districts, casino trips, you name it, family reunions, trips to the casino trips. Like I said, you name it, they can do it. So give Amico and Porterfield a call, 908-753-6423, 908-753-6423, located on Arlington Avenue in the great city of Plainfield, New Jersey, which has been flooded out like crazy the last couple of weeks. But shout out to the people in Plainfield. Weather's nice right now, so peace be upon those two ladies who got swept away. Oh my God, can you imagine? And these ladies are screaming that they don't want to die and they wound up dying. But shout out to them. And peace be upon the two kids, 8 years old, 10 years old. Can you imagine having an 8-year-old, 10-year-old? And they interviewed a black man. I'm thinking that one of those kids were black. So, but they should be able, if these psychos are going on social media and spilling and giving us clues to what they will eventually do, I think that we should know about it. And I think that YouTube, TikTok, or whoever, because they sure censored everything. They censored me. TikTok kicked me off the air. One time, I was doing a show there and they booted me off the air. So, because of what I said. So if they can latch on to what I said, or maybe they can latch on to what other people are saying, it's crazy. So hopefully, they reacted to it. I mean, they didn't stop anything, but they certainly reacted to it. But they might have a clue if they just monitored Facebook. They can get a team of people to just monitor the internet and look for stuff. Because once you don't have a right to privacy once you post something on a social media site that millions of people are on, your right to privacy is gone. So with that, they should be able to go on and find out what's going on with these people. Some of these people who are practically saying what they're going to do. they are practically saying what they're going to do. So shout out to Ronald McCready. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Hope all is well. Yeah. But the Democrats look like, but like I said, I just want to come on for a second. There's only going to be a half an hour, maybe another 8 or 9 minutes. I'll be on the air. Then I'll go off. We're working on some things. It's going to have a totally different look. There'll be videos and all kinds of stuff. I'm putting a new website together. So, everybody just be patient with me, because I got to work too. On top of all of that, I got to work, So, yeah, we're putting it together. But the Democrats look so confused and befuddled. Hakeem Jeffries, the House leader, House whip, a minority leader, absent. Chuck Schumer, the minority Senate leader, absent. You see Obama on TV more than you see any of these two jokers, not saying anything while Trump is taking over the country. Because as I said earlier, this Project 2025 didn't start in 2025. This plan came together after Trump lost in 2020. When he lost, that's when the thing came together. That's what happened. When he lost, that's when when they lost, I understand that Jerry Jones is
not only in the coaching staff but in the team. I think out of our 60 players that
I think that
as the actives and a percent of
Jerry Jones is supposed to be on right now talking about the Michael Parsons deal. So I'll check that out a little bit.
But I've said many times that if you
I'll check that out a little bit later on once I go up there. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes. But yeah, the Democrats should be taking advantage of this. They should be rallying. They should be getting together with those folks who are screaming at the Republican congressmen when they do their meetings with their constituents. They should be getting that. They should be getting with those people. They should be trending. They should be recruiting those people who are pissed off that they're losing their health care. They're pissed off that they're losing their welfare benefits and so on. So, because Trump, nobody told Trump, like he didn't get the memo, but there's more white people on welfare than black people. Now, there may be more of us per capita, meaning that there's more of us for our ethnic group. We may have the highest welfare. We may have the highest welfare percentage per our ethnic group. Now that I won't deny. It's a possibility. But overall, because the white population in America dwarfs ours, more than likely there's more of them that are on public assistance than black folks. More of us per capita, yes, but not more of us as a whole, on a ethnic group to ethnic group comparison. No. So the people that are getting hurt by Trump's nonsense is the people that supported him. And look at the Hispanics. Look at the Hispanics on you see him on social media every day. The ones who voted for Trump. Now they're on the way. The guy who ran the Hispanics for Trump, they want to send him to Uganda. I mean, give me a break. But see, this is what you get because you knew what Trump was going to do. You knew it. And you voted for him anyway. So, oh well. Anyway, let me take a quick break and wrap this thing up in just a second. It's Ron Kelly Talk Radio program, and it's on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, blogtalkradio.com. Yes, indeed, I am the man. What a news cycle this is. This guy has got to go. Trump has got to go. George Floyd snuffed out by this police officer who's supposed to be serving and protecting people.
It's the Ron Kelly Show.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Shout out to Immigrant Board of Transportation. And shout out to all you guys who have been loyal to the Ron Kelly Show all these years. We are thanking you by putting together a new situation behind the scenes here on the Ron Kelly Talk Radio program. There's a lot going on. You guys need to know, you need to know what's going on. I'm going to present it to you. It's exactly the way you want to hear it. You need to know what's going on. You need to know what's going on behind the scenes. You need to know what these people are doing. Trump is trying to militarize the country. He's taking a page out of Putin, Kim Jong-un, Viktor Orban, he's taking the page out of their books. And Trump wants to control not just the government, but the entire country. That's why he's put that's why he put the National Guard out in DC, because he has control over the National Guard. So why wouldn't he put the National Guard there? Because it's something that he controls. Now he's talking about New York and Chicago. And in an interview or a little press conference or whatever, just a couple of days ago, Trump stated that most of the problems are in democratically controlled cities with Democratic mayors, which is a lie. That's not true. But you see where he's going with it. You see the angle that he's taking. You see where he's going with it. He's who lives in democratically controlled cities for the most part? Black people. Black people. Black people live in democratically controlled cities. Black folks, like me and you. And that's who lives in these democratically controlled cities. And that's who the National Guard is going to have the biggest impact on. So you may come out of your house to go to work, and there'll be National Guard troops outside your door. Maybe not on your stoop or anything like that, but there may be. Now, some people will like it. Some people will like having National Guard troops, out in the street when they come out to go to work. Because in some of these cities, Newark, New York, a lot of these places in certain neighborhoods, people are frightened. So some people might like to see National Guard troops. And see, if Trump would work with the mayors of these cities, because Chicago is bad, in certain areas, it's horrible. So, but if Trump would work with these people, say, okay, listen, what are your needs? Do you need more officers? Do we need to change the age limit? Because there's a lot of people who are past 35 who could be police officers. But, at least I know in New Jersey, if you're older than 35, you can't be a police officer. Hell, I can be a police officer. I'm in good enough shape to be a police officer. So Trump needs to, if talk to the people in Chicago, talk to the mayor of Chicago, talk to the mayor of, or the governor and mayor of city of New York, state of New York, because he didn't say anything about Miami, and Miami is bad. But Miami is a Republican-controlled state. Birmingham, Alabama, Republican governor. Georgia, Republican governor. South Carolina, a lot of these states, Tennessee, Memphis. What's going on in Memphis? Memphis is not that nice either. Anyway, I got to go because it's just about 8 o'clock. So I just want to get in with y'all for a minute, man, talk to my peoples on the Ron Kelly Show. We are doing a lot. You'll see over the next few weeks. We are getting our thing together. So tell a friend. the Ron Kelly Show will be back. We're not gone. We just needed to take because you can't do this kind of work while I'm doing the show. So, hey, but you know what? If I hear from enough of y'all, I may change my mind. But I need to hear from you. I need to hear from you. rkellytalk@aol.com. 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 Okay, I'm going to go out here for a few and let everybody get on me about Micah Parsons and this nonsense, whatever. I don't care. But we'll see you soon with another pop-up edition of the Ron Kelly Show. Albert Vega says he doesn't want to work with him. He wants to be a dictator and take control of everything. Right. And see, this is what I said. You can look back on my page, Ron Kelly, or the Ron Kelly Show. You can look back on my page. Shout out to Albert Vega. Love you, brother. Always. He doesn't want to work. He wants to control everything. Look what he's doing. The Met, the culture, the Smithsonian. He wants to change. He wants to take out stuff that makes America look bad, like slavery. Hey, there was slavery. You can't deny that. You can't wash that away. No more than you can wash away the Holocaust where the Jews were persecuted by the Germans. I mean, come on. Come on. Shout out to Albert Vega. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Albert Vega. Appreciate you, my brother. He wants to be a dictator. He wants to control everything. My man. DJ Tiny, y'all. Hit him up. Albert Vega, hit him up. You need some music for your next shindig? Hit him up, DJ Tiny. Hit him up, Albert Vega. You can hit him up on Facebook. There he is right there. Hit him up, Albert Vega. You need some music for your shindig? He's the man. All right, everybody. I'm going to break out of here. I want to thank you so much for listening. It's only half an hour. I just want to holler at you guys. Thank you, Albert. Appreciate you, my brother. Always, man. Good friend. Down the line. Never forget it, brother. And I'll never forget you, man. True indeed. Ronald McCready and all the other people who missed me, you can check it out on tape on the Ron Kelly Show. So, all right, so we'll see you back here whenever here on the Ron Kelly Show. So until then, everybody, take care of yourself. Be well. Man, watch yours. When you go outside, keep your eyes open. Don't wear them. Don't go out there with them headphones because you can't hear nothing. Don't go out there with them earbuds because you can't hear nothing. So if a car is coming or if the police chasing somebody, if you got earbuds in your ear, you're not going to hear it. You're not going to hear it. So keep them earbuds out your ear or just put one in so you can hear with the other one. And be well. All right, so everybody, thank you so much. We'll talk to you very soon on the next edition of the Ron Kelly Show. So until then, I'd like to say it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And that we may not have it all together, but together we can certainly have it all. Thank you so much. I think that I am